Hi guys! So I've been seeing this video circling around YouTube for a while now, and I thought it'd be fun. Chances are we're pretty much done having kids, so I would like to show you the baby names that I love but probably won't be using. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, hello! Make sure to hit subscribe. But I wanted to give you a little background. I have 4 daughters, and all 4 of our children kind of go with the theme. We love old lady names. It was just something sweet and traditional, and just, I don't know, I have this just love for old lady names. All of our kids do have shorter names, and they each have an L in their name. That wasn't really on purpose. It was just the first 2 that we had, they have an L, and I just wanted to keep that on so that all of them have just sort of something in common with all of their names. So there's Julia, Belle, Stella, and Hazel. So most of these names do not go with that theme, so that's why we're not using them. And also, since we have 4 girls, obviously I have a lot of boy names I never got to use. So these are the names. I'm going to do 5 girls and 5 boy names. I'm going to start with the boy name first. So the first boy name is Emmett. I just love this name. My dad is a electric guitarist, and he's been in a band my entire life. So his absolute favorite guitarist is Rick Emmett. And Rick Emmett was in a band called Triumph. It was a little popular in the 80s, but I don't know. I don't really even know if he's more popular just because my dad is upset. Anything that my dad, anything this guy plays, my dad worships. So he was huge in our house. I really don't even know if he was big in anybody else's, but I thought that would be a cool way to kind of pay tribute to my dad in a sort of way, and I just thought it was a cool name too. So Emmett is a name that I love. For the girl's name, this one does go with the theme of my girls, and it's Lucy. I love Lucy. I've always been in love with Lucille Ball, and I've done speeches on her. In like college, I had to do a speech on Lucille Ball, and I've always loved it. And I thought it was a sweet, simple old lady name with the L. But every time that I was pregnant, it just didn't really feel like it was right for that kid. And also, I have a friend in high school who had a daughter named Lucy, and it was just kind of like I didn't want it to look like I was stealing her daughter's name. I don't know. I don't like taking other people's names. It just doesn't sit right with me. So even though I'm pretty sure I had that name picked out before her daughter was born, it just still felt like it would seem like I was stealing. So now we're going to go back to the boys. Another boy name that I loved is Rave. R-A-V-E. And I think I talked about this a while ago when I first started my YouTube channel, but Rave is my grandma's maiden name. And I don't know, I just always thought that would be a cool name to have, Rave. I know that Rave is like a drug party, so that probably wouldn't be a good idea. And I don't think that my husband would like it if we really seriously talked about that name. I think he would probably veto it. But I love the significance of it being my grandma's maiden name, and I don't know, I think it's cool. I like the sound of it, Rave. So another one, speaking of my grandma's name was Mary Ellen. So I wanted to do Ellen for my girls, but my husband, he doesn't like that name whatsoever. I don't know, he never really liked it. So we didn't use it, but I have my heart set. But then I did find out that one of my cousins said that she was thinking about that for her kid when she is old enough to have kids. So I was like, oh yay, somehow that'll be used. So I'm okay with that. I've made peace with that. If I can't use it, at least somebody in the family will use it. And then back to the boys' side, another name that I absolutely love for boys that we never got to use is Harrison. I am from my town. My hometown is Harrison, so I always thought that would be really cool to pay tribute to my hometown and name my son Harrison. I don't really care for the nickname Harry. I don't know. I think that sounds a little too old, but I love Harrison. So I don't know. My name is Kassondra, and my mother never let anyone shorten it. So I don't think I would shorten Harrison if I ever had Harrison, which I probably won't. Another girl's name that me and my husband loved, and every single time that we were pregnant thinking about baby names, this name always came to like the top of the list. And again, it just didn't feel right, but it matched all the criteria that we had, and it was Nellie, Nellie. I don't know. I just think it sounds so sweet and so cute and so just short and simple and just old lady like, and it was just perfect. But again, it just didn't fit. Like every time I was pregnant, I was like, I just don't think this kid is a Nellie. So that was just, you know, we'll just save that for next time, and then never got to use it. And then a boy name that I love is Silas. I just think it sounds cool, Silas. I don't know. I don't really have any other reasons why I like it. I just think it sounds like a cool name. And then we have for the girls, this is a name, and if any of you ever watched TLC back in the early 2000s, there was a show called What Not to Wear, and the makeup artist's name was Carmendy. I just thought that was the coolest, prettiest name. It just flows nicely. I remember saying that, talking just casually with my mom, and she said that that was a crazy name. But I just think it sounds nice. Carmendy. I don't know. And then the last boy's name, and this is the #1 boy's name on my list. I am in love with this name. Anyone I meet that has this name, I just think it's the epitome of cool. It reminds me of my brother's name, Jared, because it's like, it's a smart name, it's a cool name. It's not very trendy, but it's also like, I don't know, but everybody knows that name. And anybody you know with this name, you know that's a cool person. Anyway, the name is Joel. I love this name. I seriously love this name. If we were ever to have a kid, it was always the top of my list. The kid's name is Joel, no questions about it. But I never had a boy. And then the last name for the girls, and this again did not go with any of my criteria for having kids, so I knew I was never going to use it, but I hold it real dear, close to my heart, because I think it's such a sweet, sweet name. I just think it's classic, it's just beautiful, and anyone with this name, you just think that they're a classy, smart, just a great person. I don't know. I love this name. And the name is Francis. It sounds very hoity-toity, but at the same time, like a salt of the earth kind of person. I just love the name. I love that, Francis. So, like I said in one of our videos that we were not going to talk about babies this entire year. We were going to take a break on talking about babies, me and my husband. And even just in this last few weeks, I've just come to realize that door is probably closed. It's just, I'm okay with that. Right now, I'm coming to peace with it, and I think that we're good. I think that babies, it was a wonderful experience, and I got the privilege to name 3 babies. My oldest I didn't get to name, but I'm glad that she has the name that she has because it fits her perfectly, and it fits the theme of our other girls' names. So I just, I feel very, very good with our choices. So thanks for letting me share my names that I love. I've told my husband I'm getting me a bunch of chickens, and I'm going to name all my chickens all these baby names that I always wanted to use. So even though baby wasn't there, I'm getting a chicken. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any of your favorite baby names that you never got to use, leave me a comment below. Let me know. Thanks for watching.